you. Lovers of freedom, how are you all doing today? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. How una day? All right, lovers of freedom, I greet you all. Today is Sunday. How una day? How was your service? Hope your service was okay. Yes, everybody, you have seen what is all over the internet now. Your very well hallowed Peter Obi, your celebrated Peter Obi, your Igbo presidency man, and all those people who were clapping for him. Shebi, you don't see him. He don't clear for the eye. Please, if you are joining me, do good to hit the like button. Hit the like button so that people will come in. Yes. Yes, lovers of freedom, you're welcome. I can see you. You are welcome. You are welcome. I see you. I see you. Please help me share. Help me share so that many other lovers of freedom will join us, because I need the equal today. We need to just speak this truth. We need to speak this truth. Okay. My pickle rich and searching brother. Okay, okay. I'm scratching it. Okay, ndị Arab bụkwa ndị batara ebe ka. Okay, lovers of freedom. Yes. Oh, our PM seems to be live, but we must continue. There's no challenge. Continue. We have to continue. Lisa, do you remember who is Lisa? This Chakomaka. That's our Chakomaka sister. Ndị gwara ajụ buru Peter Obi n'isi. All of them, they are coming out to salute, salute, salute. Ah, Izu nwanne m. Izu ka mere. Na master from India. How are you? I am trying to share. I don't know why I am not sharing. I'm supposed to share. I'm trying to share to platforms. All right. So I am going to share the link now. I want to share the link. If I share the link so that anybody who wants to join me live can possibly come in. So I can easily come in. I beg you, help me invite people so that it go day easy for me. I've been struggling to invite. I've been struggling to invite. So just join me live. Join me live here. This is Biafran Radical Freedom TV. Akpan Asokwo. Today is Sunday, and we are hearing this development that is making the internet go agog, as our people now all come out to know that they supported a man who actually have been hating on them. They have now our people are noticing, realizing they did something very wrong. They were supporting a man who never had anything to do with them. Now our people are not. P2B never for one day represented the interest of Ndi Igbo. Not for one day. Not for one day. All right, let us start. I want to get the Lisa's. I'm trying to get the Lisa's audio where Lisa is condemning, so that you know who is this Lisa. I was watching Showore in Channels TV. Maybe after now you can see Showore was on Channels TV, and he is raising the exact point I have always shouted out here. This P2B, this P2B, this P2B. How come is this same man that never supported Igbo people, that all Igbo people are running around, rallying around? This same P2B that has worked against the Igbo people interest. This same P2B that has come out again and again. You remember, every time the military or the police buy a mass number of Igbo youth, P2B is the first person that is always coming to cheer the military up. Am I speaking out of tongue? You know I am not. The letter that P2B read here is what people are. P2B wrote a very lengthy letter. I don't even want to read it myself. It is the same people that was glorifying him. Go and verify, go and verify. They are the same people that must do the work by themselves. Let us show you some of those people. Some of those Ochako hackers. Let us see them. Let us see some of these Ochako markers. Where is it now? Lisa. Nakuya.
To hell with all of you, and that's better Nigeria. If the reason Why P2B is praising Yakubu Gowon, elogizing him, is for Igbo man to become the president of Nigeria. To hell with all of you and that Igbo presidency. The Igbos are not for sale. We are not axe lickers. We can never go back to our vomit. We can never praise our enemy. General Yakubu Gowon is a genocidist and a war criminal. That is who he is, and he will forever remain in that position. Thank you for joining me today. So I read a tweet on X where P2B was celebrating General Yakubu Gowon on his 90th birthday.
Okay.
Remember, General Yakubu Gowon massacred over 3.5 million Igbos in the Civil War. General Yakubu Gowon starved over 3.5 million Igbos in the same Civil War. Yakubu Gowon committed genocide against the Igbos. That is the same person P2B is celebrating today. What can be more heartbreaking than this?
Yes, heartbreaking to you, not to everybody. It's heartbreaking to Lisa because it was Lisa and all her colleague Ochakomaka. And there is something about this, our sisters that are always Ochakomaka. And who, especially among them, who are supposed to be people that their parents trained in school to access Western education. And those, as it entered their head well, they have a way of trying to, show that what a man can do. So look at it now. She is the one now weeping, having heartbreaking. Let us continue to listen to it. She must read this letter herself. This condolence, okay, whatever it is.
What can be more heartbreaking than this? Celebrating a war criminal against your own people. Read with me, please.
Read alone.
I am privileged to join other Nigerians of goodwill to celebrate a highly respected leader and former head of state, General Yakubu Gowon, on his 90th birthday anniversary. In a time of hate, you stood for love. At a time of strife, you stood for peace. At a time of division, you stood for unity. Your life of service to our great nation, Nigeria, stand up.
Yeah, you understand what she said here? At the time of shaking, maybe like during the Nigerian Biafran War, Yakubu Gowon stood for unity. And the unity P2B is talking about is standing to will the millions of the Igbos. The millions of Igbos to keep that unity. That is the unity P2B is praising Yakubu Gowon for. And that is why when some people ask, is P2B really an Igbo blood? Nobody is yet to answer that because it is very much possible.
To our great nation, Nigeria, stand as one of sacrifice, leadership, and unity. I see. Your steadfast commitment to preserving the peace and sovereignty of Nigeria during a challenging period in our history will forever be remembered and referenced. Really?
Yes, so really now. Is it not? Oh, you don't know who P2B was before you told us to abandon Biafra to go and vote your P2B? Afonja will be very good for him. Afonja will be very good for him, brother. P2B will answer the Afonja of Igbo land. Because it's possible that he is not an Igbo man. Maybe one day. What can't you be useful for with your life for once? Can't you catch him one day? But I don't know. Many have blood tests. The camera go do genotype. Even for once, let us listen to Homari Chocha Komakalis and 191.
Really, your exemplary leadership and statesmanship remain an inspiration to younger generation and many generations in Nigeria. Wow. As we celebrate this milestone, I pray that God continues to grant you good health, wisdom, the grace of true fruitfulness. May your legacy continue to guide us as we strive to build a more united, prosperous, and just Nigeria. What legacy?
Are you asking me?
Is P2B referring to, please?
What are you? Why are you, Lisa? Why are you answer? You are the one that should answer this legacy, because you are the one that told everybody to leave Biafra, that P2B is going to give us heaven on earth. So you are in a better position to tell us the legacy. What legacy did you see before? When anytime the Nigerian army and the police target a helpless, armless civilians and wipe them, your P2B, so you don't know about the legacy before you told us to abandon Biafra and go for him. Unyara Ochakomaka.
Please. Legacy of genocide? I can't believe this.
You must believe. You must
May
believe.
your legacy continue to guide us as we strive to build a more united and prosperous and just Nigeria. I hope this. I believe this is the legacy. This must be the legacy P2B is talking about. How can P2B do this?
I beg, make you allow me to laugh small. No. This Ochakomaka, I believe all of you know that picture in the profile, in the headline. It is the Ochakomaka talking. No. She told us, oh, we can't verify. P2B is wonderful. Hey, in fact, Simon Ekpa is a Kerima. He's a serial Obumado. Oh, how come it is now Yakubu Gowon that is the serial Obumado? Eh? The legacy you're asking about. Why were you blind to see the legacy? What happened in Sioux River? Didn't it happen before your 2023 election? Or were you born yesterday? Because I know some of you, Chakomaka, you are always good at putting your age as under 16. Eh? P2B legacy. You can't believe this. What do you want to believe? Hey,
how can P2B do this? Why? Why will P2B celebrate General Yakubu Gowon with all these praises? Was P2B not born when this genocide happened?
Were you
Was
not
it
born?
aware of the genocide? Is he not aware of the Biafran war?
But he told you that Biafra died 54 years ago. So why are you asking these rhetorical questions? Were you born yesterday? When he Sioux River, when he declared shoot aside on his own tribesmen, were you not born? So what did you see then that made you now to allow those sad memories to evaporate from your head? That he was the Messiah now, that was now bigger than the Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, who gave us hope. And the same man you know that hates Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to the marrows. And you will come to tell people you love Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Abino. My brother, Hamilton Luma. If I want them, I would them the cunning and treacherous P2B must be banished from Igbo land. He is becoming a heavy threat to Igbo. Of course, you are very 100% right. He is becoming a serious menace. He is becoming a threat. He is not becoming, he's always been, because he's still owing. He's still owing. Those hundreds of youths that were smelling for over 3 months by the Sioux River, he is owing. And he will pay because every debtor is supposed to pay his debt or her debt.
Was he not aware of the genocide? Is he not aware of the Biafran war? Was he not in Nigeria? Even if he wasn't in Nigeria, the news was all over. So what is all this praises about? What's all these things I'm reading? If I did not see PO, I would say maybe someone tweeted in his absence. He was the one that tweeted this. And I want to take the second paragraph. In a time of hate, you stood for love. At a time of strife, you stood for peace. What peace?
What peace? Imagine what this girl is asking. She said, what peace? You should tell us what peace it were when in 2020 they opened fire at innocent youths who were playing ball in the field in Enugu, and some also in some streets of Anambra, and he Machaputala to cheer up the army, telling them they were doing good. Is it not that same cheering up that he is more consistent than you? He was cheering up since that 2020. Before then, no. Isu River, you remember, that was since 2007 or so. So now were you born yesterday when he was cheering the Zoo Army for wasting the lives of our own brothers and sisters, innocent youth? Sometimes they say, oh, they came out to as a coronavirus, so why should they come out? So the way to settle them was by opening fire at them. So is it why are you surprised? Did he not cheer up every time that these men open fire at Igbo youth? So why are you surprised now? Inside the Kwanzuzu, wala.
This is condescending. This is utter rubbish. This is garbage. This does not represent the Igbos. How can Peter Obi celebrate a man that did this to his people? I don't get it. Like, I want someone to make me understand why Peter Obi should come to this level. And for some of you, saying we are moving on.
Thank you.
Today. I just don't want to. I try as much as I can to calm myself down. And I believe I'm achieving it. That we have to move on. We should move out of what happened to our people. We should forget the massacre, the 3.5 million people. If now your mama didn't do this thing, how you go feel? If now your papa didn't starve like this, how will you feel?
Leader Lisa Zuzuru Mechonu Shigi, let us talk about your Zuzu. When he told you before, when you were campaigning, rooting for him to be voted as your one Nigeria president, did you not hear his remark? Why are you now angry that he spied at the grave of Biafran people, his brethren? If we are really his brethren, how come? Why are you now surprised? Why are you expressing this dissatisfaction? Did he not speak to your hearing? What you didn't take out that period? Why did you not figure it out when he said he did not say it in a coded language. He said it in a bare man language. That these same people you are crying, you think you are protecting today, that he's fighting at their grave, that those things should not be brought again. He said it since before now. So why is it new to you? He said that this issue of Biafra should be dead and forgotten. He said it. So why are you pretending as if you are surprised? If you see any of these people, these idiots that are expressing this surprise, Chineke mekwa ebere ọhụrụ ndị a na-ekpu wig kpụcha isi nkwacha wee na-ekpu wig ịbịa ya n'isi otu a ichie echi like this, because they are a set of non-entities, morons, bunch of fools. They are now pretending as if they didn't know when that before the election that they were looking for this Messiah. He already spited at the same people they are trying now to protect. When all these things happen and somebody wake up and tell you to forget that is something dead since 54 years ago, 52 years ago. So why are you bringing it up again? So why are you bringing it up again? I'm asking you, Lisa. No. You should be, as much as you projected him as a messiah, you should be okay with his decisions. Or don't you want the Igbo presidency again? Were you not the one telling us Igbo presidency? Simon is a criminal. He don't want Igbos to get presidency. Oh, Loshi. Oh, Loshi, Beri Bere. Oh, Loshi. That is how they come to disgrace themselves. When they are always these two yellow, they are charring, bra, 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 bra. You would think they have some sense in their brain. But the skull is very empty. A little thing. No wonder. A little panty, 100 naira. That is in here, Jatahanine. Abe, when I don't finally see the real color of 3 million wasted for no reason. No, the reason, which is no reason, Abe. Their principal is not saying, it's not with them. Oh. Their principal, she's the one reading, I'm not the one reading. Their principal said the reason was good. That in fact, if it should come again, that more, this time it should be 9 million, 3.3, because there have been two different phases after that phase. Ojuku phase, Wazirike phase, maybe it should be 12 now. Nnamdi Kanu phase and Simon Ekpa's phase. So each phase should have 3.3 points. So Lisa, why are you afraid? So how is it shaking you? Why is it disturbing you? Somebody told you up front and he did not use a coded language. This is, let us listen to Lisa.
You go feel. If like your papa then starve like this, how will you feel? Onye burozu onye ozo duko bunkunku. Onye burozu onye ozo duko bulog of food or duko bunku. Amandia neze. Onye ka ma neze. Onye duka ma na neze. Onye ka imadona neze. We should forget what happened to our people. You want to change history. You want us to forget the massacre. This idiot Yakubu Gowon. The foolish Yakubu Gowon. God kept him alive so that he will see the Nigeria he massacred the Igbos for. Because of Nigeria, this guy committed the worst genocide on earth. This is the Nigeria he did it for. I'm happy that he's still alive. He's been alive, he's tortured. He is being tortured while alive, and I'm happy that he's watching Nigeria the way it is. Peter Obi, please, I want you to come again. When were you born? You are over 60 years. How come you don't know about the Biafran Civil War?
Listen, Mechiano Biko Cheka Mkoku, Zuzu Chiono. Did Peter Obi tell you he don't know about the Biafran Civil War? So why are you trying to put words in his mouth? Stop that. Peter Obi was one name came now. In fact, on your position, yes, so is now. Shana him, you say we go follow for election. So Nathan we go follow him now. Ewu. Why are you asking when were he born? Are you not the one reading his letter? Telling you that he is fully aware and that he appreciates the effort of the Yakubu Gowon, who is one Nigerianist like yourself. So what is your problem? Why are you coming to disturb our peace? He is a one Nigerianist like you. He is an Igbo presidency personnel projector like yourself. So maybe your Obasanjo doesn't have the capacity now that he wants. So he wants to now use his laughing jackass, deceitful smiling or smile to penetrate Yakubu Gowon. Maybe he doesn't know that Yakubu Gowon himself is helpless. So why all this cynical? What is it all about? When were you born? When were you born? You are reading his letter. He told you that he's fully aware, and he was not even a baby during this period. That he was fully aware. He was conscious at least. He wasn't totally a baby. So he was conscious. And having also read about it as he grew up. So that this is a worthy thing. The same thing he said before the election, you say we should vote him and abandon our cause. So that is the same thing he is still saying. You can't you see you are the inconsistent person here? My brother, thank you. P2B has always been called Hamilton. Yes, so he has always been a he sabotaged Ojukwu. Ojukwu brought him to the limelight in politics when PDP toast him about like a tornado with a toast about things around. And Ojukwu, having seen his manifesto, his blueprint, said this man has a very good vision. You don't know that he's a very crafty serpent. Very, very crafty serpent. That is it. Let us listen to Lisa. Lily.
You are over 60 years. How come you don't know about the Biafran Civil War? How are you celebrating this criminal? Yakubu Gowon is a criminal. How are you celebrating a man that took the lives of your own people? If Yakubu Gowon has succeeded, P2B, in taking your own parents and even you, would you be alive today? Would you be standing today?
Lisa, I'm announcement. Yes, lovers of freedom all over the world, please. Even as you listen, you can always come back to listen to this. Our fundraising is going on. My schedule will not allow me to do this if I don't do it now. So please, fundraising is going on for those who want to support. Fundraising is going on. If you go online now, you will see our PM is live and fundraising is going on. So the support to our freedom, that is the best way you can support. Even when you share our programs to educate and inform more people and bring some clowns like this Atorocha here, who is maybe coming to her consciousness to now know that P2B is Unyoshi. And then you also you should know, like our brother just mentioned here, that it is this same P2B that bought the Asike Akpabio. The Akpabio Asika house in GRA. One of those Desabo. The house Gowon's cohort Akpabio Asika house in GRA Onisha. So P2B bought it. So P2B has always been in the opposing bloc against the Igbo race. So that's not so. Fundraising is going on. So if you want to, no matter how little, contribute to what we are doing in your capacity, you will see our PM is on. It's live now. Akbarawa Soni, you will see Pastor Van Van Vam, you will see all of them, all the members of the cabinet. They are all live now. So you can do good to donate. Can do good to contribute. So thank you. God bless you. Let us talk about the Unyoshi.
Would you be alive today? Would you be standing today? This is what you do. You throw us out of a moving bus, P2B. Because of who? Because of a criminal. Because of the foolish Yakubu Gowon. That is why you throw us under the carpet. You think we're going to forgive? We don't forgive.
Lisa, okay, you too, you don't forgive. He throw you out of a moving bus, a moving bicycle. Were you not the one that helped throwing people out of the moving vehicle? Because the removing vehicle, Hitato was the IPOB autopilot then. Because the moving vehicle that was obvious was IPOB autopilot then. Carrying people to the place of freedom, to the promised land that flows with milk and honey. Iburo your albino nature come bata. Babamba fight ba. Because mojo amaromebe no totally no ndo for mojo na you no nsogbu will not allow you to allow good things to come to your people. But that is the truth. #24 News. Criminal Obi and his criminal tribe men greed race. Onye nke eburukwa bata. Criminal Obi. 24H, who are you? Don't you have name? Are you Hamas? Eh? 24 News, don't you have name? So you came in here to call a whole race, and you know what race means. Oh, is it somebody next to you that was typing? You know what is a whole race? You call a whole race greedy. And tribe men are all also criminal. Okay, let us continue, and I ignore some morons. Morons are everywhere.
Happens. You think we're going to forgive? We don't forgive. We know they forgive. We don't preach peace. We preach war.
YouTube, we don't preach war. This is Lisa. We are analyzing her. She preach war for herself. Here we preach peace. We preach peace here. They are the idiots. So they preach war. We don't preach. We preach peace. Peace. We are working towards the goodness, the well-being of mankind from this part of the world. So we don't involve in disinformation. Neither do we preach violence. So the person that is preaching violence, I was analyzing her video, but over the bar. I'm not going to analyze again. I will not analyze again. YouTube, this is disclaimer. I will not analyze her video again, okay? Because she says she preaches war, and we don't support war. Anything violence, we are against it. So thank you. We move. Lovers of freedom, let us now talk about P2B. P2B said that Yakubu Gowon is a wonderful man. In fact, he applauded him. In fact, if he should become a youth again and carry out a task for their government again, that he should do the same thing he do, because that is the only thing that will keep peace and unity. That is a man of peace. So that is the word that this Chakamaka here is so scared of hearing. She don't want to hear that kind of word, because maybe she is particularly affected. But Nigeria must happen to everyone that supported one Nigeria via Obidiot. I'm looking for one of the statements from Yakubu Gowon himself that P2B refused to pay attention to. I want to see, let me... Yakubu Gowon. Yakubu Gowon writes, It is not true that Southeast desire to succeed that led to the Nigerian Biafran war, but rather it was Gowon. Rather, it was Gowon's poor and weak leadership style. This one from Marcon Omarhobo, that man that dressed in native doctor apparel to court sometime 2022. You remember the man that wear native doctor attire to court, because the Fulani Janjaweed said anybody can wear hijab and dress in the Igbos and away to court. And Malcolm said that's okay, that's okay. Everybody should just dress in their own traditional outfit too. Let us see too. That is better. He appreciated it. Then before they knew it, he was already in court with his native doctor apparel. It is not true that Southeast desired to succeed that led to the Nigerian Biafran war, but rather it was Gowon's poor and weak leadership style, the colonial mentality, youthful exuberance, and immaturity that led to the Nigerian Biafran era. Gowon refused, failed, and or neglected to stop the senseless killing of the Igbos and their lookalikes through our Nigeria, especially in the north, by civilians and members of the armed forces. So it wasn't only the members of the armed forces that did it. That he refused to provide funds to the Eastern region government to cater for injured and displaced Igbos, and that ran to their homeland for safety from all parts of Nigeria. Now, Gowon, without any good reason, refused the Aburi Accord. For the records, the Igbo fought in self-defense and never really fought like fighting war. Malcolm said it as it is. Malcolm. I want to see how to get Yakubu Gowon's speech by himself. Good. Here is what Yakubu Gowon said. I have always said that if there is no secession, there wouldn't be a breakout and there wouldn't be a question of civil war, because it got to the stage that the situation was getting pretty clear that a part of the country, the Southeast, wanted to succeed. He added. Speaking further about the war, Gowon said, sometimes I say to myself that I don't mind being called the Abraham Lincoln of Nigeria, because we had a similar situation and we were able to achieve the same result. Abraham Lincoln and Yakubu Gowon achieved the same result. He must be very drunk. I remember that one English journalist asked why I thought the war was over. What if the people continued with guerrilla warfare? He asked, Yakubu Gowon asked. That I remember, he's now remembering, that one English journalist asked why I thought the war was over. Then also asked What if the people continue with guerrilla warfare? But thank God there was no guerrilla. Yakubu Gowon continued. Biafra PM tell the war criminal Gowon that we are not, we are now in that guerrilla warfare. So if you are drunk that you don't know, we are now reminding you, we are telling you. I think there is something else I wanted to read. You now saw what Gowon said. And after doing this kind of lies about the Igbo race, an Igbo man went to side him. That's how bad it is. An Igbo man went to eulogize him, praise him. Peter B and everyone that supported you to discredit and slow down our pace of the pace of our actualizing our freedom. You people are very, very wicked. So, lovers of freedom, I think it's already after 9. It's already after 9. Please, let's join the PM. Let's join our PM. Let's join our PM because I don't think it's all. I don't know. Let me speeding up to show you how even Barrister Lawyer Jimako that is always careful, that doesn't talk anyhow. He had to come out this time. Barrister Lawyer Jimako came out this time to condemn this. I'm trying to see. Aloy Jimako, Esquire. I wish you will see how Barrister Aloy Jimako did criticize him or criticize her. Sorry, why can't I say this? Because I just want to round off the program for tonight while we can continue much later. We can continue much later. Please, our PM is live. Let us join him. Let us join him. So thank you, lovers of freedom. Please kindly share this program. Like and share. Like and share. It is our own. It is our thing. This is it. This is it. Aloy Ejimako. It is insensitive for any true Igbo man to celebrate Yakubu Gowon, a way of trying to condemn Peter Obi and his selfishness. A remorseless man who allowed himself to be used as a willing tool to levy a disguised genocide. The best attribute to him is that he has lived this long to see the futility of the horrible choice he made on that fateful day in the year 1967. It's good that he is alive to now reflect on his careless decision. Now, see what Gowon said again that made Aloy Ejimako, speak up now. He said, I was criticized for being too slow. Crushing Biafra secessionists, but I did it. Gowon encourages Tinubu to also do it. Though it was slow, though he wasn't very speedy enough to have crushed, but he still succeeded in crushing the Igbo race. So, and he is encouraging Tinubu to do the same thing. So this is the man that we must vote. We must vote. Oh. I vote. We must vote. Go and vote to Peter. Because the one now is with him. You should know up front. We will not allow you to have, we will not be doing election again with you. Anyways, we will not. You need to understand this. Because we are going home. I'm going higher. Yes, I am. I am going higher every day. I am going higher, yes, I am. Going to Biafra, my country, oh. Going where there is milk and honey, to the promised land, into the land of blessing there. I am going that day someday. I'm going very soon. I'm going very soon, yes, I am going. Going to my country, Biafra, oh. Going to my country to stay and live. Going to my country to live. I will live above this zoo. The country that is where costs. The country where you see bad things. I am going to my own someday. Hey, we go leave Lisa. We go leave the obedience. They are living in bondage. They should continue to live in their bondage. They should continue to vote for themselves. Let them vote for their miserable self. We have decided we must go. We are going. So they can vote their ancestors. Because their ancestors have agreed that 10 years they are still looking for Igbo presidency. Maybe Obi is out now. Another person will continue to deceive them. Another person will continue to deceive them. I'm going higher, yes, I am. I'm going higher someday. I'm going higher in this struggle. Going to the land that flow with milk and honey. And I will live above the enemies. I have gotten very much more fortified. I am very going higher someday. just accept the song anyway I take sing them after all. So thank you, lovers of freedom. We have heard it from Aloy Mako and every other person who just confirmed that this is what the P2B has always been about. The Messiah. This is what the Messiah will watch. All right, thank you. Let's join our PM. Thank you. God bless you all. Make sure you share our program. Egypt must not be left empty. Vote indeed. Let them continue. Let them go and vote. Let them go. They need to vote. They must vote. They must vote their obedience. All those people, they must vote. You know, they think it is Simon Ekpa that was going to suffer. What is his business? He's just a golden-hearted human being. So he's just helping. If you don't know, you can see he is a very, very well-to-do man. So let's